Okay, so a little while ago I purchased some Swiss Army knives from the Victorinox website. I've had 2 orders so far from them. The second order I chose 3 limited edition classics from the 2020 collection and the Swiss Spirit special edition from the 2020 collection in the Explorer Swiss Army knife, the slightly larger one, 91mm. So this is the third and final one of the classic limited editions I purchased on that order. So you can have a quick look over this and see what it's like. So obviously, as mentioned, this is the classic edition pocket knife from Victorinox. This is the Deep Dive Classic 2020 special edition. And let's have a closer look at the actual scales. On the front, we have the diver, obviously in wetsuit, but without actually any breathing cylinders on. Good luck with that. And obviously a bit of an underwater scene, so we've got the water and then the corals and underwater plants. Then on the back, we have another scene with the silhouette of a diver, as well as obviously in the foreground, we've got the corals and the rock face and some sea life, which looks like jellyfish, turtle, and some other fish swimming around in silhouette format. And I like this one because I'm a diver as well, so obviously I had to get it. Okay, so this being the classic, it is about 58mm long. It weighs about 21 grams and it's about 9mm wide and well, 9mm deep, I should say. And at its widest point, probably 17mm wide. The blade is non-lockable and obviously fairly small at only 3.5 centimeters, 35mm, or a total length of 4 centimeters, 40mm. So perfectly legal to carry in the UK without any reason. Obviously these are the ABS cellar doors, printed with the special editions. So I think in total there was 8 produced for the 2020 series, as there are, I believe, around 8 for every year series. Okay, so let's have a quick look over the tools we get with it. So obviously the main tool is the small blade. Then we have the nail file with 2.5mm screwdriver. Then on the reverse side we have the scissors, and obviously they also count the keyring as a feature as well. Right, let's just close these up so I don't cut myself on them. So we also have the toothpick. On this model it is the white one, and the tweezers, and again on this model it is the grey one. Okay, so closer look at the file, which I've noticed out of all the classics is on the same side as the knife, which I'm not sure is the greatest design, as I suppose there's the potential that as eventually it could end up scratching the actual blade. I don't know why they do that, but maybe it's something they can improve on. Obviously I don't know the longevity of how it does stand up to it, and it might not be a problem, but it looks like it could potentially. So obviously it feels like it's actually scraping when you're pulling the nail file out. Okay, anyway, so let's move on. Let's grab a bit of paper and see how the blades perform. Okay, so this is normal A4 printer paper, 80 GMS thickness, so an average thickness. So first one, let's just see how well this slices or cuts the actual paper. Oops, I think that was my fault there, but a little bit ripping. So as we can see, factory sharpness, it's not too bad. Okay, and next do the scissor test, see how well these are, and again being Victorinox scissors, I don't expect them to perform poorly. Nice returning spring, and again from the tests I've done on these previous small ones, they've performed really well. So if we just cut the corner, again as we see, a really smooth, straight as it can be, bear in mind I was doing it from eye line. without any jagged edges. So let's do it lengthways. So again, actually look at that, a fairly straight line. There are no jagged edges, and it's a really smooth cut. So again, another impressive result from a small pair of scissors from the Victorinox Classic range. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is just swap out some of these additional tools, the toothpick and the tweezers. As we can see from Victorinox, they come in the grey tweezers, where obviously other ones I'm sure black would have been a better option there, but actually if they produced a yellow one, that would go quite well. On this side, the white, which again, blue or black might have been a better option. But let's have a look and see what the changeout looks like. So I'll remove the ones that come with it, put them to the side, and then we'll just start off with the red on either side. Let's get into focus. So, see what the red looks like on them. And the next one, the blue. Okay, and let's have a look at the green. And then finally, the black ones. So actually as a pair, I think the black ones tend to, or seem to work the best on that. Okay, so look at mixing and matching, see what I think might work. So I think on this side, as there's no yellow, the black ones, and then on this side again, yellow might have worked. Let's try, and I think the black works well. Let's have a look at the blue. So blue's probably not too bad. Should I try the green? Okay, so the green and black. Maybe the green's a bit too standoutish for that. I'm not really sure red is going to work. Let's see, so red and black. Yeah, so I think probably the best option this side is either the blue or the black one. So again, blue in, kind of flows with those weeds and a bit of water. Or the black with the dark shadows at the bottom. Okay, let's go for blue for the moment. And then on the front, got the black. I think definitely missed an option by not having a yellow one. We do have some red, so let's try a red tweezer. Got red and blue. That's what red and black looks like. So the red and black. Okay. Let's try with the blue one in, just to see. So, yeah, not really sure of that. And then the green one. Nah, definitely don't think that one works at all. So, I think again, maybe with this one, the black and blue. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are, what potentially colours you prefer, what options. So in the comments, let me know which you thought looked best, or what colours go, or what colours would go better on this. Okay, let's put the originals back in. Not that I can remember which side they go now, but this might actually be another good opportunity just to see if you can fit the same tool in each side. So on the front I'm putting the tweezers in the grey, and on the back I'm putting the toothpick in the white. And then if I take the toothpick out, take the tweezers out and put the tweezers on the back in white. So obviously they clearly fit either side. And I'll check which way they're supposed to be in a minute. But thanks for watching, and please view some of my other videos. Thank you.